Welcome back to the channel, it's Andy. We're back with the Spurs beta on FM23. Today we have PSG once again. It's the second leg of our Champions League last 16 tie. We lost 1-0 at home with Messi getting the goal for PSG. But today we're going to try and overturn that and see if we can maybe surprise them in France and get through. It's going to be a tough one, but let's see if we can surprise everyone and win. The full game is now out, so I have added all the logos and all the faces and the name fixings and everything. The links to all those are in the description if you do want them for yourself. Last time we had the Carabao Cup final, a chance for a long overdue trophy for Tottenham, but unfortunately we didn't really step up to the occasion. Man City won 1-0 with Haaland getting the goal. There just wasn't really enough effort from the players, so disappointing defeat. We didn't really play well, but you know, we put that behind us, and there's still chances of maybe winning something this season. We're still in the FA Cup. We've got a big Champions League game today. We're still in the league title race. We're only a few points behind Man City, so still an opportunity for a trophy this season. Speaking of the FA Cup, we did take on Crystal Palace in a 5th round tie off camera, and this was a goal fest here. 7 goals in this one, and the first one came from Harry Kane inside 13 minutes. It was 1-0. But the Eagles equalised after 22 minutes. Lloris spilling a set-piece header and Mateta scored to equalise. Kulusevski then set up Kane for a second goal. 28 minutes gone. We retook the lead and it was 2-1. Kane smashing it into the goal. And then we made it 3-1 with Harry Kane getting a first half hat-trick. Another hat-trick. I've lost count of how many he's got this season. 43 minutes in, Sessegnon sets it up and Kane's hat-trick makes it 3-1. But Palace came out in the second half fighting and poured it back to 3-2 less than 4 minutes into the second half. Michael Elise with the effort into the goal to make it 3-2. And then they managed to equalise. MacArthur finding a ball over the top for Wilfried Zaha, and he set up Mateta for his second of the game. And Palace equalised and it was 3-3. And with 5 minutes to go, Matt Doherty's in-swinging ball found Brian Gill, who got the winner for us to make it 4-3 and send us through to the last 8 of the FA Cup. So yeah, an absolute goal fest in this one. A first half hat-trick for Kane, another one. And Palace, of course, their front man proving there's no one better than Jean-Philippe Mateta. But we win in the FA Cup. And looking at the draw for the last 8, Sheffield United and Wigan still in the draw. But we were drawn against Leyton Orient. League 2 Leyton Orient still in the FA Cup. In the quarterfinals, they managed to beat Arsenal on penalties in round 5. Also beat Blackburn and Stevenage in a replay. We did also host Manchester United off camera. We went 1-0 down in the first half. Jadon Sancho with the assist. Anthony Martial with the goal. 38 minutes on the clock. United take a 1-0 lead. But we did manage to save a point with the last 10 minutes of the game. Bentancur setting up Heung-min Son. Long range strike into the goal. And it was Spurs 1, Man United 1. And we're in a really tough run of fixtures at the moment. You know, FA Cup games, Cup finals, Man United, Man City in the league. We've got Liverpool coming up at Anfield as well. Got some difficult games coming up. The draw against Man United did allow Man City to pull ahead a little bit. We do still have a game in hand over them and we're 7 points behind them. So if we do get that game in hand and win it, then that gap will hopefully be just 4 points. And then we need to hope that Man City do drop some more points in the last 10 games of the season. The title race is still on, 10 games to go, and we're still in with a shout. But today, Champions League, last 16, second leg. Of course, we lost 1-0. In the first leg to PSG. Messi got the goal fairly late on, 78th minute of the match. We had a couple of shots on target. Another day we maybe could have got a draw or maybe even a win. Just didn't quite fall right for us on that one night. And now we are in Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. And we're going to need a big performance here. It needs to be better than we were against Man City because that was very disappointing. So let's see if we can do it. So, team news. Lenglet is going to come out today. Just give him a bit of a time out from the team. Just a bit of a rest. So Davis plays left centre back. Sessegnon moves to wing back. Doherty is also going to replace Emerson. Richarlison is injured. I'm going to play Christian Romero instead of Tanganga as well. Tanganga's good, but needs a rest as well. I think the midfield and the front three I'm happy with, so I'm not going to change that too much. I'm not going to change the midfield. I'm going to start Lucas Moura instead of Kulusevski. We're a bit lacking in forward options with no Brian Gill for the Champions League and now no Richarlison. Perisic's still a little while away from returning as well. So this is the side we're going to go with. We do get extra subs, but I don't know who I'd pick. PSG looking like a 3 at the back this time, which I don't think they played last time. We've got that back 3 of Marquinhos, Kimpembe and Ramos. Definitely looking to just defend this 1-0 lead here. I'm going to go for a pump fists. The pressure's all on them. That's what I'm going to go with. You know, we're not really expected to turn this around. but we will do what we can. I'm going to go for a fire up immediately from kickoff because we are trailing 1-0. So hopefully that will see us, you know, get fired up and hopefully get an early goal, because I think that's the way we're going to do this. Just get a goal nice and early. If we don't get that early goal, then this could end in tears. We need to hit them early and hit them hard. Oh, and they've given the ball away cheaply there, PSG. Bentancur making the run forward. Sets up Harry Kane. That is what we need. 50 seconds into the game and we've overturned that 1-0 deficit straight away. We're back to level pegging. It's 1-0. That is the start that we need. Not even a minute into the game and Harry Kane has equalled the tie. Terrible pass there. Bentancur pounces and just a really simple ball to Harry Kane ahead of the defenders, and Kane fires it in to make it 1-0. That fire up shout is now just completely like messed up the team, so hopefully that doesn't matter. They've given it away again, but Kane's lost out. God, PSG a slow start to this game. Bissouma to Bentancur, Lucas Moura to Harry Kane. Oh, and again we got the ball back, and that was very close to going in again. Lucas Moura. What a start to the game this is. PSG with a free kick with Neymar on it. 21st minute of the match. A mistake gave them the 1-0 lead. That free kick is on target, but easy for Lloris. Doherty to Harry Kane. Bentancur. Oh, misplaced pass there. Nuno Mendes finds it. Neymar now coming forwards. Someone needs to close him down. That was too easy for him. Get stuck in. All you had to do there was just tackle him, and you just ran alongside him. So 21.5 minutes gone. PSG equalise on the night and go 2-1 ahead on aggregate. Nuno Mendes picks out Neymar, and the number 27, Lucas, all you got to do is just slide him out. No one else closed him down. And now PSG are back in front on aggregate. I don't know why I had shoot on sight on. I don't even remember doing that. Not really great. Okay, half time. Still in with a chance of saving this. It's 2-1 on aggregate. It's 1-1 on the night. It's been a close game, but we need to be doing better. Come on. There's still time to get something here. I've gone for another fire up shout. Hasn't been a great performance so far. Son's not done too much. I don't know if I should really go attacking or not. I'm going to go for a demand more shout. The players aren't really reacting to the shouts nearly as well as I'd like. Like, at all. That's disappointing. Could go attacking, but PSG have a corner here with Neymar. It's headed away by Christian Romero. Neymar with the ball back again here. And that was a good tackle by Lucas Moura. Now can we break? Ball forward to Harry Kane. Into the middle for Bentancur. He's got a few players to choose from here. It's a good option with Son. Son could go for goal. We'll set up Kane. Kane needs to get that on target. Harry, come on. I'm going attacking. We need to make some changes because this hasn't gone well. Heung-min Son is coming off. Lucas Moura is going to move to the left. Kulusevski is coming on. We're going to a 4-2-4. Davies and Emerson are going to be the fullbacks. Sessegnon much further forward. Going to go wing, attack. Kulusevski on the right. Kane and Lucas Moura up top. So we're changing things up. We're going 4-2-4. 3 changes. 75 minutes gone. Come on, guys. Corner here with Kulusevski. 85 minutes gone. It's headed away by Verratti, I think, or Ramos. Not quite sure. Bissouma goes for goal. Side netting is all he gets. Right, we're going for it in these last 5 minutes. But we got the early goal. But other than that, it hasn't been amazing again today. But no, there's still time. 87 minutes on the clock. There's still time. Oh, that could be a red, you know. Yeah, Romero's going to get a second booking. That's our first red card this season. Wait. Oh, I thought someone called Frank Dowen had got sent off. Yeah, Romero sends off Neymar. We're down to 10 men. Wait. No, he didn't send off Neymar. What am I talking about? He sent off Christian Romero. So, okay, it's fine. I'll just play with one centre-back. Oh, for goodness sake! Another injury is all we need. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy that's happened. Lucas Moura is now injured. The injuries have been ridiculous in this game. We're not even in the beta anymore. So clearly it hasn't fixed. That's annoyed me. That's really annoyed me. The early goal, but other than that, nothing. We had one big chance, but it probably was that goal. Again, hasn't gone great there. Not good enough. Again, I'm going to say we gave it our best over the 2 legs. I don't think it's necessarily true, but didn't really have an option for what I wanted out there. I mean, simply put, the only reason we would have gone through is if we deserved to go through. So, it's unfortunate. Please don't be injured for fuck's sake. There's going to be Lucas Moura out for more or less a month now. Brilliant. Brilliant. Lucas Moura out. Richarlison out. Perisic out. That's pretty much three attacking players now all injured. Kane's going to need another rest before, we've got Liverpool coming up soon. So we're out of the Champions League. So that's, well, 2 trophies gone in as many videos. We still have the FA Cup coming up though. Leighton Orient in the quarterfinal. We're going to win that. We just are. So semi-final, Liverpool and Man City are still in it. It's probably going to be one of those two in the final, isn't it, if we get that far. So there's still a chance maybe with the FA Cup. Premier League is still, we're still in the shout, 7-point gap. We're going to need Man City to slip up there. Probably going to end up being a trophyless season, but the fact that we're still competing in, well, now 2 trophies, that's not too bad, I guess. But these big occasions, PSG away from home, we get the early goal, but then after that, what did we really do? That first minute, that goal inside the minute was our chance. We didn't really do anything else other than that. Again, we had 7 shots inside the box, but a couple of them were blocked. We had some on target. Kane, this one here, this was the chance. I don't know how this hasn't gone down as a chance. Kane gets us on target, it's 2-1. You can't be putting those over. So, with the Champions League all done and dusted, we do have the FA Cup coming up, but I think we'll jump ahead maybe to a semi-final or something. I'm going to plough ahead and see when that semi-final is. Semi-final is on April 22nd, so it will probably replace the Nottingham Forest game. So I think I'm going to aim to get to about there and play that semi-final, assuming we get past Leighton Orient, which if we don't beat Leighton Orient, I might just end the save there. So I think we'll get a bunch of games done off camera, including Liverpool at Anfield. They're in 8th place. They've sacked Jurgen Klopp. But yeah, I think, assuming we get through to the FA Cup semi-final, we'll have that. And then we'll wrap up the league season, have a potential FA Cup final, and that will be that. I don't know if I'm going to do a second season. I'd like to, because we didn't make any signings really in this season. We made 1 January signing. But Daniel Levy has given us 40 million to spend next season, so we will at least have a summer transfer budget, and I'm sure we're going to sell some players as well. So yeah, we will definitely do a second season at some point to get the transfer budget spent and actually look at signing some players for Tottenham, since we couldn't do it this season. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. Disappointing to go out the way we did against PSG, and we put that behind us and we focus on what we've got coming up. FA Cup, still in with a chance of winning it. We're still in the Premier League title race, 7 points behind Man City with a game in hand. That race is still open as well. So plenty to play for as we are now into March. But yeah, we need to start stepping up the game in these big matches. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.